winner, pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, wants 4. Scrap, wants 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner, got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner, got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4, and he made it the hard way. Pay the front line, take the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point as 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point as 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 the point.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky.
Check me out, y'all.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point as 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
4 4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 4. Ace, deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scraps, wants 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand, got a hot hand. 9 a winner, got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand, 9 a winner, got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner, got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner, got a hot hand. Place your bets, place your bets. A winner, pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Place 6.
Prior notice called for you. We wanna make this party you don't wanna skip. Gonna be a show to remember. Take over, start to boogie down. Make over, nothing's gonna fit the way my life was over when it started with that shoe that thought white walking. I'm getting names over. Get away with skeletons in your closet. Don't think so. We can't reveal the truth up to the public. With your hands up, time to surrender. Take over, start to put it down. Makeovers, nothing's gonna fit the way my life was over when you started with that shoe that looked like
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I have been slowly adding to my playlists on Spotify that I have titled Music That I Can Probably Use on Twitch. That is the exact title. Wait, is it? Yeah, Music I Can Probably Use on Twitch. There are 18 songs on it right now, all from different games. Those are usually okay. But I like having my pre-stream playlist. Also gets me in the vibe, too. This is from Persona 5. The other one was from Jet Set Radio Future, which made me realize that might be fun to play on stream, too. That's a game I used to play a lot when I was a kid. It might be really fun to revisit that. And the soundtrack rips. I have no idea how I would revisit it on PC, but I'm sure there must be a way. There must be a way to do it. I don't think it got a PC port. It was an Xbox game. An Xbox, original Xbox? I think it was an original Xbox game. But yeah, today, I'm starting a game that I'm really excited about. Which is, I think everybody is pretty much already familiar with, called Blueprints. Or Blueprints. I suppose you would put the emphasis on print there, because it's not blueprints like, but blueprints. You might hear Twitch sounds, because I always forget to get my chat. Ah! Actually, you know what? I can listen to myself for a second. No, I shouldn't. This is a relatively, I think, quiet game, so I don't think I have to mess with the audio too terribly much. I always forget to get my chat out. And I am going to be using my controller on this. Because I think it's relatively controller friendly, but I also have a notebook. I have a notebook, I have a pen. I have seen of this game maybe the first hour or two of gameplay, and like no real big puzzles. Or I've seen I haven't seen the solutions really to many big puzzles. So I'm relatively unspoiled on this. Please don't spoil me. This is one of those ones where if I need help, I'll ask for help. And I don't mind suggestions, particularly if you haven't played the game before, and I'm just kind of leaving that up to good faith. Like, please don't suggest anything if you kind of already know the answer. If you've played it and you know for certain what the answer is, don't suggest anything. But if you haven't played it and you want to offer up suggestions, feel free. You might be right, you might be wrong. I'm not going to sit there and if you're right, I'm not going to sit there and be like, hey, you must have played it before or anything like that. But it does become obvious if someone like has played it and is offering up suggestions and just happens to be right every single time. There is like and maybe not super obvious, but I think it does get a little sus after a while. But yeah, I'm not gonna hardline say no suggestions at all or anything like that. Just that, respect no spoilers, and if you have played it, kind of try not to give away stuff, and maybe if you have played it, refrain from, or if you've played certain puzzles in it, refrain from giving suggestions if you already know what the answer is. That's just my spiel ahead of time. But yeah, I am really excited about this. Why is this not working? Immediately we run into a roadblock. Hold on. What are the controls here? Yeah, that's great. I'm on keyboard. I'm on controller. System menu, blueprint menu, room directory, stroll. There's stroll. Doesn't look like there's... Oh, there we go. Okay. It might have still been detecting my mouse. Or maybe it's just not detecting my controller. Dogubomb presents. It's a Dogubomb joint in association with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Ross. Old white man jump scare.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I'm gonna do a quick Google of what codicil
I
means.
give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. It's actually a really well executed cold open. Is that considered a cold open? It's an open. Day 1. Codicil. A supplement to a will containing an addition, explanation, modification, etc. of something in the will. In general, also sometimes used as any supplement or appendix. I had my codicil removed. No, I'm just kidding. I actually haven't had my appendix removed either, so that joke doesn't work, but... Get us. Okay, what's the stroll button do? What did it say? Oh, that's... Nothing right now. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair." Oh, Herbie. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. This will serve as a useful map. Oh, there we go. R2. Steps. So I am a little bit familiar already with how to play this. Each time you enter a room, you use a step. When your steps are out, you're out. Ooh, we got a directory. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms. Red rooms. Black Widow? Haven't seen that movie either. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I feel like I might want to turn up the sensitivity a little bit. Just a tad. Alright. So we have got 3 openings here. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Closet is a dead end. Hallway. Hallway seems good for where this is located. I mean, I'd imagine the idea is to not block yourself in. The hallway. Rank 1. Kind of like chess ranks. Oh, red card. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So if I remember correctly from what I've seen, that only applies to this playthrough. This loop. Storeroom is a dead end. Guest bedroom is also a dead end. Kitchen has food for sale, but it needs a gem. I don't have any gems. This is a dead end, but it's at the corner, so like, would it really... I'd imagine gathering resources is important, so... Give me the money. Money's mine. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's going to be the left side of the map then. Lavatory, pantry, parlor. All interesting. Ooh, a puzzle though. I do like puzzles. I don't want to use the lavatory because that's like kind of a dead end and I don't want to have that. Let's go for now. Let's go for the pantry for now. An apple. 2 steps. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Oops. Oh, okay. Scale. Ladder. Food processor? Question mark. Okay, so I don't want to use parlor because that would go into the other thing. So another dead end probably wouldn't be a bad idea here. I could save the guest bedroom probably. The closet. Dice. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use it to roll new floor plans. A blindfold? Didn't know it was that kind of place. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Interesting. And we've already been that way. the sides first. The nook. Spare room, which just goes forward, okay. We enter this room. Nook. Yeah, let's just go straight forward. Doesn't say there's anything in here, so it might just be kind of empty. Look outside, though. Whee! Food for sale. This might be a good spot for the parlor. I guess I don't really need food. This is a dead end. But when I step in it, I get 10 steps. Can I just go back and forth and, like, get a billion steps? Can I go above 50 steps? I'll have to figure that out. Boxes. There are 4 boxes in this room. There's only 1 box in this room. The gems are in the true box. Well, I don't see any more boxes in this room. Oh, wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to think that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. It's a good thing I'm mentioning this in the letter, just in case your nephew happens to be here and needs an explanation. What do they call it? Fuck. You had pressed me to write with the peculiars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with your guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Okay. So this is a lie. There are 4 boxes in the room. There aren't. This is a lie. There's only 1 box in this room. The gems are in the true box. Well, this, I think, is the true box then, because the other 2 are lies, right? Yeah. That one was easy. Corridor, always left unlocked. Lavatory is a dead end. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Interesting. Now, is it a bad idea to have something here that, like, doesn't go forward? Should I just go with the corridor? I feel like a corridor I might want to put, like, in the middle. Maybe. Oh, but if I put the corridor in the middle, I can't get to that spot above the spare room. So maybe I do put the office here. What is that? Oh, oops. It's a little bit hard when you've got... What is that? This is an upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Should I write this down? Or is it going to change? I'll write it down. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, which for some reason is in black. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. And Herrings of the Major, which could also be Hearings. This I turned by kind of by accident without really knowing what it would do. There's another thing here. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken. So make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Should I write that down? Sure, why not? Alright. Insert disk. Floor plan upgrade program. Scanning disk. Is it random or do I get to choose one? Hallway. Hallway data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. One that gives a key, one that gives a locked trunk, one locked trunk, adds an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. Oh, so that's like an ability. It's not choosing this adds an extra hallway, but rather choosing this gives the hallway that ability, which would add an extra one to tomorrow's draft pool. I think. I'm going to choose it because I want to know if that's what it is. And also hallways seem like they're probably kind of useful. I wonder if I can change them later on. There's no exit out of there. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Whenever you enter, you lose 1 and +1 there. Well, that's a convenient little... Well... How would it... The den goes there. Chapel there. Secret passage would be a dead end. Den might be okay. I know one of them is conflicting, but... Let's use the den. It said there's one something here. A gem. 1 gem. Yeah, that means this door doesn't work. Oh? The trunk is locked. I do have a key. What time is it? That says 10:05. Is that real time? No. It is just kinda... It is going, though. Huh. Guest bedroom, corridor, or regular bedroom. Okay, that would wind up with a dead end there. In the entrance hall. It would make it so that this is the only way forward, which probably isn't good, because that would mean I would have to go all the way around every time, but I don't think I have another option. Unless... Oh, I have to choose one. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm gonna redraw. Dining room. Can't do that because that blocks me out. That also blocks me out. I think my only choice is the chapel, which also blocks me out. Damn, I thought I was being smart. Thought I was good. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. That's cute. Screwed. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. God forbid you put it in front of you. Beside you. Don't you dare put it anywhere else. Oh, well, that's cool. A key. I don't think that helps me, though. I think I'm a little bit, out of luck here. I don't think there's any other entrances for me to actually build off of. Damn. That sucks. I do want to look outside, though. Oh, there we go. Stroll button. Lets you kind of run faster. Oh? Okay. Interesting. I remember... Yeah, there's like a waterfall and some stuff over there. Why is that clock? Oh, that's not different. That's the same. Yeah, I guess time is just passing. Bird path. Can I jump? Oh. Door of some kind. How far does it let me go? Oh. Okay. Oh, is this where I'm staying? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Looked like there's more. Looked like there was something over there, though, too. Okay. Hold on. We're cooking. Ooh. Climb over it, kid. What are you doing? Mantle that. There's also something up here. Okay. 4-digit padlock behind campsite. None of these notes are going to be in any sort of order. So I think I'm... Oh? I was going to say, I think I'm a little bit locked out for the day. So maybe the strategy is... Oh! The boarded up door. So maybe the strategy is to put your thing going forward first through like the middle and then go off of that. Okay, I can't go forward from there. Just to guarantee you have some sort of path forward. Dark cave underneath. Torches. I'm gonna actually write that down. There's 2 torches there. Seems like maybe I have to light those. Oh, and then a boarded up door. Alright. So I think we call it a day. Mount Holly. Snug little cottage. Total rooms 11. Rank reached 1. Steps taken 19. Items found 3. A note from your grandfather. Boy, you suck at this. Save and continue. We're not done yet. Day 2. Simon, welcome to Mountain. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine I read that through every single day? Alright, so in an effort to do a different strategy, I'm going to start, like, with this middle one. And it seems like that didn't work out very well. But these are random, so it's not like I really had much say in it. So I guess the thing would be go with the Nook? And then it's like, do I want to go from here, or do I want to go to the other side? I think I want to go from here because, like, otherwise I'm using up steps. So, well, there's the parlor again, if I want to do that. Den, closet. The parlor would lead, like, just right back into the first rank, or I guess... It said I only made it to rank 1, but this is rank 2. So I guess it's only when you make it to the rank beyond that it counts the first one. Or that it counts the rank as completed. I guess the idea is making it out of the rank is completing the rank. This would go right back to the beginning. Although none of them have any sort of, like, path to the next rank. That would be really inconvenient. Because it would mean I would have to go around every single time. Maybe the den? Yeah, let's go with the den. The parlor would actually have that same effect as having to go around every time. Can't wait to find a bunch of notes that are like, damn, my nephew is a dumbass. Yeah, I haven't opened up that one yet, but do I want to go forward or do I want to go... Forward seems like the path forward. Oh, breaker box. Storeroom. But this is the path forward. I think we'll go with this. And it is possible for there to be, like, chests and stuff. Those don't get marked. Oh? Coin purse. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. Now, will that be here every single time? Like, with that, will the chest be there every single time? Or is that... I'm going to use a step to go back to check. No. Okay. So that's randomized, too. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, I got my steps back because I entered a bedroom. Okay, cool. That is a statue, all right. Don't... Greetings from Reddington. Reddington. Sounds like a clue of some kind because of red. Well, that's a woman. Wearing a moon necklace. Oh? That seems like it sticks out a little bit. Almost like it could be replaced by something else, depending on the playthrough. I'll write that down. Might be a little metagaming, but... being like, yeah, that looks like it could be a different item or a different shape. Kind of like when you see like a background and then there's like one thing that's like lit up a little bit and it's like, oh, that's the thing I'm supposed to interact with. Right, what do we got? We're going on to rank 3. Corridor is always left unlocked. A guest bedroom, I probably don't need that, but the storeroom doesn't really like... These are all dead ends. Sure. Let's just power our way through. This is an easy game, right? Just power our way through. Candlestick. The murder weapon. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. The parlor, if we want to go back to the left. Gem requirement. I feel like that would be better in like the middle somewhere. Well, no, actually... Because it is on the right edge, and we're on, like, the right edge of the building. Sure. Oh? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay, we know that. We figured that out by trying to exit after drawing floor plans. Ampersand. See, now I'm getting paranoid. I'm like, how many of these things are hints? Ah. Uma Musume. A lot of the same things in here. Why do I feel like that's going to come up? Fireplace. So we've got 2 places to go. Might as well keep going forward, right? What does L1 do? Oh, cool. Oh, that was my first day. Okay, cool. This door is locked. Well, I have a key, so screw you. Kitchen, food for sale. Guest bedroom, closet. Kitchen would seem like the best option just because it's not a dead end, but I could also redraw. I don't think I need to, though. I think I want the closet. I feel like the closet is really... Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. I feel like the closet is a really useful one to get, like, your starting items, you know? Don't look at me like that. Don't judge me. You don't know my life. Wait. Why is one of the... Ooh. Seven, 5, 3, 0, 9. Didn't work. Wait. Why is there an arrow there? Why are there arrows anywhere? What do these mean? Mountains, 2 mountains. What does it mean? Okay, hopefully we come across something that leads to that later, but we are going to write down that this is the drawing room. There is a safe. Okay. Security. Breaker box. Breaker box is a dead end. Lavatory is a dead end. Security goes... Security's pretty good. Although we're gonna have trouble getting to the east side of the house now. West side of the house. But I think we go with security. Oh. Cutscene. How old are we, by the way? Did our parents just drop us off here? Oh, looks like kind of young adult-ish. Did I ever... Please tell me I switched my... Okay, I did. Whew. Just had a heart attack there. I was like, please tell me I switched off of my starting screen. You. Videotape, computer. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. So there's one gem I haven't gotten. Somehow. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. Keycard system is currently operational. System settings. Security level medium, offline mode locked. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting, and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Interesting. Why would it give me the option to change that? I feel like if it's giving me the option to change it, there must be something associated with it. Like, if it's set to high, something happens. If it's set to low, something happens. I mean, like, cause like, it's too easy to be like, oh, well, low would be like obvious, right? To make it easier. But offline mode, this mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Well, I'm staff now, so that seems like a good idea, right? Maybe? Security menu, log into network, terminal password. It didn't work. Blue memos true, red memos lie. Blue equals true. Red equals a lie. Assuming that's consistent. Oh, there's the one gem that hasn't been found. That's why. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password starts with an S. And then terminals are in security and the lab. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's a lie. Wait, didn't we see a red notice that told us west was more likely to be locked? So does that mean east is more likely to be locked? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Interesting. So from here, we've got 2 doors. Which way are we facing right now? Okay, so one side is going to be from where we came in. To the right is north, and to the left is south. Damn. Oh, another laboratory. Or not another laboratory, there's the laboratory, is what I meant to say. Hallway, and which will add an extra hallway tomorrow. Parlor will just run into the corridor wall, so that doesn't really do anything for me. Oh, I kind of locked off that bottom right by accident. Well, it's not locked off, it's just, it can't really do anything new. Parlor, laboratory, the hallway. Neither of these are particularly good. Because I'm going to have to come back anyway. Any of them have a key? No. So I think we burn the parlor. Oh, I should grab the key first. Always at least one is true, always at least one is false, and one has a prize. Is this open? No. The statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Both of those are true, and one of them has to be false. So this has to be false, which means the blue box is not empty. Yay. So we burn that because there's no other exits there. That was a dead end. So give us 2 back. So I exit it. And I can... Ah, but it'll always... Yeah, because it'll go down when you enter. So it doesn't, like... You can't loop it. It'd be really funny if you could. From here, where can we go? Alright, so let's go here. Commissary. The chapel fits in really well. The commissary locks off the bottom right corner. We probably don't want to do that, so let's do the chapel. We don't have any money to lose, so... Candles... A bishop. Appropriate. Those look like... Oh, no, never mind. To be found in here? Because there is still stuff that can be found even if it's not marked on the tile. Just it's less obvious. Alright, so what can we put in this corner? Maybe something that's... Yes! Excellent. Put the storeroom here. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. I'm going to lose it when I go back anyway. 10. That leads us back here. That's convenient. Right, another hallway. Well, that's the hallway. See, the utility closet I'm curious about, but it's a dead end. So, like... Although I do have a key for security now. I could go back in that direction. I think we do the hallway. By using these rooms early on, I'm like screwing myself later though. Stuff like the hallway, which has multiple entrances. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So doors in the east wing are more likely to be locked. East locked. Commissary spare room. Well, I want to give myself the opportunity to go forward as much as possible. Tape gun? Pantry is gonna do a right hook. I feel like we take the pantry because otherwise we're not gonna be able to get to that middle spot. Okay, that's the same. Oh, and we got right because we had that other item. The boudoir. Kitchen. Both of those fit really well. But I am worried about that left side. If I end it here, I could go back to the hallway and see where that leads. And I'm not entirely locked because I do have security. But I gotta watch out for steps too. I'm curious about what this is. It's food for sale. I did just get a lot of money. And if I find more, I can revisit it. Let's do this for now. There's got to be some sort of thing in here, because otherwise, like... Otherwise, what's the point? Answer. Oh. Oh, there's the safe. What is this showing me? I can't rotate it or anything, so it's not like I can look in the back. What information is there to be gleaned from this? How many presents are there? 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was taken in this room. So is there something different besides the Christmas stuff? Is there something like in the other one where it showed the thing was tilted? Maybe. Just want to take a good look at it. Suddenly there's a Christmas tree there. That's turning. Shoes. Someone's shoes. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Never mind. Every time I say I'm about to sneeze, I don't sneeze. The picture was taken from here. Right? There's 2 windows. Probably where these would be. Because obviously if the rooms change, like, the windows are going to be in different places. Oh, wait, is this a box? Well, I mean, it's a box, but is it a box I can do anything with? Oh, there we go. Alright, there's another safe. Don't think I can do anything with yet, but... What's this? Boudoir safe. Says Sinclair. It doesn't say Sinclair on that safe. So I'm thinking that might actually be a different safe? Maybe that is the other safe. Anyway, we move forward. Oh, courtyard. Counts as 2 bedrooms. Courtyard would have a lot of openings forward. This is a dead end. This is a dead end. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna want those. It's just not like right in the middle of stuff. That, there's this. Pointing down. Is that a hammer? Can I use this outside? Can shatter padlocks on blocked trunks. Was that other padlock? No, that wasn't a trunk. Lock needs a key card. There's a pile of dirt. I wonder if that can break down, like, those wooden... hose? I wonder if I can break down those wooden boards. Where am I? So forward is the key card. To the left, that would be the next big thing. If I turn the power off, though, that will no longer work because of the security settings. Ooh, you can't see the floor plans. Passageway, which just has 4 directions. Which might be useful. This could be useful. Does this have a... This only has 3 exits. I'm entirely ignoring the west side. This would only have 1 exit. This would have 2. I'm going to use it now, because there's the possibility that later on I'm not going to have the gems to use for it. So I might as well use it now. I do want to go forward, though. What is that? Hold on. It's kind of creepy. Door is locked. I could use the key, though. Although I did want to use the key on the other thing, too. Ooh, power source. Gem requirement. Utility closet, gem requirement. These are... Although I kind of like that the locksmith room is shaped like a lock. This is the only one with multiple openings. The power source. Curious. The door. Oh, there's all sorts of things here. Oh, man. Oh, how's this work? What's this? Are those solar panels? How does this work? Because right now it looks like it's not getting power. But isn't the power on? Or is this just one source of power? Or do I need to get the power to something? That'll power this. What does this do? What are you? But it'll also power whatever this goes to, which is above. Whatever's up there. Hold on, let's go check what's up there. Is it what, this light that it's powering? Oh, I see. There's a bridge there. So let's try and see what else we can do with this. That won't power that, but it will power whatever that is. Oh, that was the bridge. Okay. And then in addition, the nuke, or whatever this is. Alright, so the bridge, but not actually opening the door. Okay, so there's some other... Oh, has the bridge just always been there? Oh no, it's gone. It's a wall. Okay, so the bridge is gone. So that's the bridge. Oh, this isn't connected to the power anymore, though. Twist it there. No, the bridge is that one. That's that door. And then also this, which... Why does it seem like that's, like, supposed to say something? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Oh, can I twist this? In the gap? No. But I bet if I stop it, I can. Just wanna... Yeah, there we go. Alright, this is cool as hell. So now we've got this. Which looks like we can either redirect it. That's going up into here. We can also send it back this way. That will run independently of this one. That will activate this. Which grants us access to this side, which is interesting. Okay, that opens that. Looks like the goal is to open this door. Oh, and there's another one here. But then there's this. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Can I unactivate it? Okay, so there's nothing going into that yet. That goes to the door. Oh, is the door open? The door is open now. But there's more to it. Does this turn it off? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Does that do anything? West and east side, maybe? So I can open that door, but it looks like there's another goal here. Which is to send all of the power to this and still be able to get up. So that's the goal. Got one going to there. Can send this one up. Which turns the ladder off, the elevator off. But would result in that one being turned on. And then the third one is this one. So we need to open that gate and also, yes, we need to do that. So we can turn this now because that's not doing anything. That'll open that, which lets me go around here. Activate. Now, what do you do? I'm assuming that sends power to different places. Out the left side, or middle, or out the right side. What purpose does that serve, though? Question. In the meantime, I can't get out this door. So we'll come back to this, probably. Oh! It doesn't go up, it goes forward. Oh, and now that that's activated, it doesn't... It's apparently self-sustaining, so I don't need that going through it. Patio. Spread gems in each green room. Or West Wing Hall. West Wing Hall looks really good. Let's go with that. Am I good at this game? Gork, is this real? Oh? Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson... Sorry. Modern news slipping in here. Epson. The West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during the period of mourning. Likewise, any staff... And then it's cut off. Wings haunted. Breaker box. Mail room. Commissary. The others all have dead ends. I'm gonna do the commissary. Oh, it needs a gem. Never mind. Well, I have to choose something. Guess we're choosing the utility closet, which has a breaker box. Keycard entry system. Gymnasium, dark room, garage, cabinet marked off, vac indicators. I can turn off the keycard system. And what do these do now? I'm gonna turn them off. Oh? Is the goal to make them blue? What's happening here? Interesting. Okay, it doesn't reset either. I can only turn them red and green. But if I hit a blue one, it turns the ones next to it blue? Yes. Okay. If I hit a blue one next to a red one, it turns the red one purple. Okay. If I hit a purple one next to a green one, the green one stays green. They don't loop around. Did I do it? Oh? Damn it. It doesn't let me do it again. There must be rules to this. I don't know what they are. Just that once they're all purple, I can turn one of them white. And that looks like an on indicator or something. I can't really go back to the start. So I'll have to see maybe on next playthrough, or maybe I can come back later. Maybe I'll find a hint later. Either way, I can go to the boiler room, or I can keep going down the West Wing Hall and hope I get a bedroom. Never mind. Do you think any of these names are relevant? Clara Epson? I just wrote Clara Epson equals dead. Hope that's helpful in the future. From here, the next one would be to the right. Kitchen. Archives will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. The dark room, you can't see them at all. Does the dark room have an exit on the right? It's hard to tell. No. Oh, but from this angle, it would go forward. Okay. It would just mark off the courtyard. I don't know if I really want to do that. Archives would be the best one, but I'm a little worried about that ability. It would be really helpful to be able to traverse the two sides of the estate from one side. I'll go to the archives. Surely there must be something hidden in here, though. Is that a puzzle? Those bars? Is that a puzzle? Is everything a puzzle? Am I a puzzle? Is my existence a puzzle? The stream has been a puzzle the entire time. That looks like one of the things in Outer Wilds. Gork, is this real? Red is lie. Does that mean that's a lie? What are you? Why are you highlighted? Red, 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 Reddington. Oh, those are power things. Oh, okay, hold on. Also red. Does that mean it's a lie? August 22nd, 85. Hey, my birthday. Not my date of birth, but my birthday. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald... Herald trips me up for some reason. Hold on. Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. We don't know what her debut effort was. It cuts off there. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Write that down. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." As we ran out of the books we owned. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Interesting. Hey Mecca, how's it going? You're just in time for the red print stuff. Red print, red mage, close enough. My love of red is not for the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Hold on, let me look at the dates. August 22nd, 85. January 27th, 86. That was her debut book, was Red Prince. Picture book Swimbird. November 11th, 86. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors obtained by Red Guard. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors of a statement released on Friday maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Caleb Manning as publisher Philip White. Children of Blackwater. That's 11th, 86. Dismiss the rumor. Person of interest. Hey Blade, how's it going? Perchance. Mario the, what was it? Mario the man or Mario the idea? Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold. Wait, hold on. Was it Marion Marigold or Mary Marigold? Oh, okay. So Mary Sinclair is Marion Marigold. Marigold drops publisher November 17th. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publisher Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under, waved down a local. This is the third major last year. It is anticipated, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins Tuesday, presumably, expected to last up to with grand treason. No traces discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. February 22nd, 87. We do have Cinca. That's the name on the safe, Cinca Co. Is February 22nd, 87 the code there? It'd be hold on, I'll write that down. It's just the date. 22nd, 87. But I also want to write down other dates too, actually. Hold on. That's 0822 85 is the award. 01 27 86 is the Red Prince interview. Um, 11/11/86 is the bombing, not the bombing. Although we could figure out the date of the bombing based on the date of the article. Bombing article. I'll write down last Tuesday is the date of the bombing. Whoops. November 11th, that'd be 11/11/17, presumably 86 as well. Drops publisher. And then Cinca Eris disappeared. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting to a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Jesus. Okay, so that's after, presumably after she got married. She became Mary Matthew Jones. Holy crap. Okay. September 2nd. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, so that's September 2nd is the article. That's 9-2. If we're going in order, then it's going to be 87. Article jewels. Does it list when? It doesn't say when it happened. Just that the article came out on September 2nd. Okay, that's the last one. Anyway, hi guys. You came in while I was doing a bunch of reading. Oop, tiger. Kitty. Just happened to be a whole bunch of reading there. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. This game is really good. I don't want to go through there. I don't want to lose steps. Which direction am I facing? That's the courtyard, which means this would be to the east, and this would be to the north. I kind of want to go to the east, but if this door isn't locked, that one will be, because we know that security door is locked. So we can kind of just go up this way. Archived floor plan, confidential. Okay. Experimental house features. These both have gem requirements, so I literally can't choose either one of them. I have to go with this one. And I can't back out once I choose one. So, oh. Weight room. Lose half your steps. When drafting it or when walking into it? When walking into it, I lose just one. So is it just drafting it that you lose half of them? Ooh, that's rough. Okay. I'm gonna need a bedroom soon. Apparently, Sinclair was shredded. It is 4:15 apparently. Can I hit this? Hit it, lose a step. I could just keep going north. Which way's north? This way. There is power. I can send power this way. It's locked. I could just keep going east. It's locked. I could just keep going west. It's locked. I could just go right back where I came from. That sounds like a plan. Which way do I want to go? Maybe I go back to the West Wing Hall to try and get a bedroom? Or can I still get a bedroom? Well, a bedroom is going to be a dead end. Yeah, let's go back through here. Is there a door on the ground? No. Which door was it? Not this one. This is the passageway. Go back this way. Let's go down this way. Locked. You know, that's a lot of locked doors. So let's try this one. Whoa! That's a bot. Oh no. My mouse is locked to the game screen. Kill. Dead. It's locked. It's locked. My mouse is locked. The door is locked. It's open. Okay, so yeah, the archive room is going to be a problem going forward. That's... Oof. Alright, dark room it is then. At least it connects back to the west wing hall, but I think that door stays locked. Also, I can't see floor plans, so, can't wait to see how that affects things. Oh, it's open. Okay, so just automatically... That's interesting. If a door is locked from one side, but you draft the other side, the lock opens. That's good to know. It's not locked. Oh, that's... Why do they have little... One of them has a... Two of them have... outlines. Is that because of the power? Well, let's find out. What the hell are you? Oh, a key. It's another one of these dirt spots. Furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. We're running out of steps. So the power activated the furnace. Trash. We're running out of steps. Okay. Planning time. Can I get back to 1 step, 2 step, 3 step? Open that door in the archives. And hope for the best. I think that's our only... option here. Go this way. That door might still be locked. I don't know how keycard doors affect that, so I'm actually just gonna go around. This is the same place either way, but we can open this now. Oh, this one wasn't locked? Oh. Enter a gymnasium, lose 2. And this one's archived. Oh. Lavatories are only chance, I think. Oh, it automatically ends when you run out of... You don't even get the chance to explore. You have used all of your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. Little bit different, they say. Just a tiny bit different. Mount Holly, Red Villa. We did have a lot of red rooms, apparently. Total rooms 26, Rank reached 6. Steps taken 47. Items found 3. New rooms 16. This is really fun. I really hope all this stuff comes together in the end. Day 3. Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Same as us and that horse thief over there. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember... Blue rooms are worth 3 points. Red rooms are worth 2 points. Green rooms are only worth 1 point. Okay, which way do I want to start? I kind of just want to start forward. Oh, hallway. Let's do the hallway because, frankly, having a dead end right in the middle of the thing doesn't seem like a good idea. Although I guess this just extends the dead end to the wall, so... Gotta go to the right anyway. Storeroom, parlor. Parlor's just gonna loop back around. Corridor. It's not fantastic, but... Parlor gets us gems. Storeroom's good, just... I don't want it, like, right in the middle like this. Screw it. Corridor. Box. Vase. There's the guest bedroom. This would just go right up to the right. That's not a bad idea. Might not be a bad place for the utility closet either. Actually, the utility closet is somewhere I need to get back to. It's the problem. It's not whenever you enter. It's on drafting. Okay. Hopefully that... Although it seems like it didn't really... Basketball. It seems like it didn't happen until I entered the room. Oh, letter. Sinclair, wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Anything else in here? No. I do want to do a check to see if re-entering it gives me another 10 steps. It doesn't. Okay, it's literally just the first time. So it'll say whenever you enter, if it's a whenever you enter. Utility closet's a dead end. Nook is to the left. This is also a dead end. Let's go to the Nook then. Grab another key. Drawing room. Chapel. Okay, both the drawing room and the chapel do kind of... Another hallway. Just have tons of hallways. Is that the strategy? Is it hallway strats? Just keep doing hallways and have them multiply until you get to the end? I can't do the drawing room. But I can do the chapel. The hallway actually fits in really well. It'd be helpful if I knew what the pool consisted of. What does this say? Doors in the West Wing. Okay, so that stays the same. Keys for sale, storeroom, parlor. The parlor is really the best one because otherwise it makes it really difficult to get to the other side. Want to fight about it? Why does his face look the same in every picture? He just always has the same expression. You are in the parlor. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Okay. So the blue box is true because it says this. That means this is... Well, no. This is true because the blue box is true, because the blue box says I'm in the parlor. So this is true and this is true, which means this has to be false. Thank you. What do we got now? Closet, which is a dead end, which I really don't want here. Chapel. Courtyard. We know the way forward on the courtyard is a key card, I think. Or is that not the same every time? Either way, I want to save my gems, so I think I'm going to go with the chapel. Because otherwise I actually don't have a room to the north. This is actually really bad layout. Let's see my other layouts. Now I do wonder, are the epitaphs afterwards going to make a difference? 6 red rooms. 5. Did I have 6 overall? Yeah, I did have 6. Oh, it's the... I wonder if the information in the archives changes, depending on... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense, because I didn't have 6 red rooms when I put the archives down. Interesting. That's locked, or blocked off. I never got to use the sledgehammer. Nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. It really wants me to take that breaker box, but I need a path forward. So the patio is actually really my only option. Spread gems to other rooms. It's another one of those dirt patches. I believe there is a shovel, which will probably be how that's used. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay. Is there a shovel in here? No. Just hop the fence, dude. Commissary, closet, bedroom. Bedroom. Well, this day might be a wash. As there is no way forward. We sure are going to have a lot of hallways tomorrow, though. Draft the last couple doors just to see what comes out of it. Spare room, 10. Observatory, +1 star. What the hell does that mean? There's a Kiwi enrichment device. There's that 10 again. The Fixed Stars, Stargazer's Guide to Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations. Oh, banana! It means star. Thanks for the bits, Mecha. It means star. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. The book, A Solid Base for Astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks... Oh, wait, what? Number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. This book, North Star, 1 gold. Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamond Dust Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key, +1 key. Diamond Dust Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. 11, 12, 15, the sale, everything's 50% off. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Interesting. So that depends on how many stars you find. Interesting. Did I say interesting yet? Doesn't go any further. I mean, I'd want to presumably aim it to the opening, right? Or, oh, I have to rotate it from the bottom, probably. No, go back. So rotate it from here. And again. Look. Star. Yay! We found it. And unfortunately, that's the only thing we're gonna find, because this run is dead. Big Sag. It means star. Small cottage. Oh, look, a little observatory on the side. How many variants of this art are there? 3 new rooms. Okay, we can do better than that. The original Star Walker. I'm the original Star Walker now. God, I still have to play chapter 3 and 4. I'm procrastinating on that. That's just that. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. Maybe going to the sides is actually the way to go, because, I don't know, going forward hasn't seemed to work out yet. Maybe? Yeah, let's try it. Counts as 2 bedrooms. The nook has a key, but it's kind of just like a left. Honestly, maybe the bunk room. Maybe it's okay to have dead ends like right next to the entrance hall. Because I can always go around, I mean. Right? Maybe not. I mean, better here than later, though. We'll go with the Nook anyway. Grab that. I don't think there was anything else. That's just a note to write stuff down, which I have written plenty of things down now. Add an extra hallway. The chapel goes forward. The spare room goes forward. But the chapel goes forward. Are all red rooms negative? I'm starting to think that all red rooms are negative. Let's go to the right. West wing is more likely to be locked, but that's red, so it means east wing is more likely to be locked. Parlor. That would lock off. Well, it's all going to lock off that bottom right corner, actually. Well, let's put the breaker box here. Gymnasium, dark room. Still don't know what to do about this. So they turn purple. And then they turn white. And then it's done. But how do I turn the others white? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. And then this is... okay, that's there. Another hallway. There's gonna be so many hallways. Corridor, if I just want to block that off entirely. I gotta go with the hallway because... otherwise I block off the entrance hall. But have I led myself now into another situation where... no, there's still the left out of the entrance hall. There's the observatory again. For each time you've drafted the observatory. Across every playthrough? Or just this one? I think I have to go with the chapel. I have to go with the chapel room. The chapel... I have to go with the chapel room. You know, that singer. Guest bedroom. Den. Drawing room. Rather not close off an entrance like that, but I think I don't have a choice. Do I? Let's try the guest bedroom for now. Gem. So there's some rooms that have guaranteed items. Then other rooms that can sometimes have items, but it's not always guaranteed. Like the guest bedroom always gives you 10 steps, but there's no guaranteed item. But sometimes it still has an item. It's just not consistent. Corridor, another hallway. At this point, I'm just going to be able to hallway right to the antechamber. I mean, I don't want to cheese it, but the hallway is the best option right now. I might screw myself later, but... Oh, there's the parlor. Den. Den is really good here. It's always nice when you get one that's like, yes, this goes here. Definitively. Oh, gem. Just fits here too well. Forward, I think. Yes. Bedroom, garage. For keys. But it's a dead end. I don't want a dead end here. I think I gotta go with the bedroom. The bedroom I can go in and out of freely. Oh, she's still got a moon necklace. Okay, I thought that would change maybe. Hat. Nothing inside hat. Oh. Oh, die. Readings from Reddington. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. What do you mean by that? None of these lead forward, which is kind of a problem. Because I have no other way of moving forward. So I think I need the secret passage. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Oh, interesting. What does it say? Green thumb, the halls of Holly, or by orange, gold sink, or red rover. So, oh, this is interesting. I don't know if it's going to generate a room or if it's going to lead to an already drafted room. But this actually gives me a little bit of a... I have to move my mouse real quick. This gives me a little bit of a hint. Orange is always halls. Green is always outdoors. Purple is always bedrooms. Red is bad. I don't know what gold is. Oh, shops, probably. I'm gonna do purple just in case it leads to a room that's already drafted. Okay, no, it drafts a new one. Oh, that's a mixed one. Interesting. So servants' quarters is another dead end. Portoir would be a dead end. Maid's chamber is the only one I can do, which sucks. But I think we have to. Steals it. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. They have 1 month paid lead. Does that mean I have to do this in 1 month? Or does he expect me to solve it in 1 month? I'm assuming those are the servants. Oh, wait, hold on, there's lettering here. Mila. I have to turn the page on this. Jesus. I've already filled up a full page. There's another Syncaco thing. Doesn't let me interact. Doesn't let me take the hat. Rude. Okay, so I have a key, at least. Parlor, pantry, or commissary. Out of keys. That's the problem. I don't have any money. Let's take the pantry. I'm really hoping for a room that goes to the north and that it's not locked. There's no food. Well. Damn. I think that kind of ends the run. I can draft more rooms just for fun. You're more likely to draw green rooms. Corridor is always unlocked. Closet, 2 items. Is this the one that's broken, they said? Yeah. Oh, there's something here. Is that music? Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid. With gems nor coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. 5. Interesting. Is there another opening? It's like the run's dead, but I might as well. Oh, I forgot I had a die I could have redrawn. Oh, there's a pawn. Pawn in the storeroom. A bishop in the chapel. That makes sense. Wait! It's not dead, I have a key! I gave up way too easily. I should have said it's dead unless I get a key. Parlor, dark room, lavatory. So the dark room would let me go forward. It's just I can't see anything. Or I can redraw. I think I'll take the dark room. I'll have to see whether that thing I switched on the dark room actually... Okay, so this wasn't a keycard door last time. So the doors don't always have to be... And that makes sense, because the locked doors aren't always locked either, so... I should have probably put that together. I have no idea what these are. Gotta send it. Cool. Worked out. Hat. Nursery, spare room. Alright, so this is good to get as early as possible. I'll just have to figure another way north. Look, it's gay baby jail. Oh, there's another pawn. Can I interact with this at all? There's 2 children. Oh, this is the Red Prince book. By Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Hold on a second. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Mecca. Remember, it's locked. Yeah. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. I almost said clowns. And do you know which book the Red Prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince, from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. It's recursive. Terrifying. That was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. They just wrote a whole ass children's book for this. Alright. So from the dark room we've still got... Oh no, we're still locked. Now there's no more draft. Well, no, there's the entrance hall. If we can get to the entrance hall and draft something that lets us open the keycard door, we're still in business. I wonder if you donate enough in the chapel if it eventually gives you something. Show me all dead ends. Parlor. Lavatory. Aquarium. Aquarium is every color. Well, can't turn that down. Fish. Fish. Big fish. So wait, we got the Red Prince book which said red is the only true color. And then we also have the thing that said red notes are lies and blue notes are true. Code check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Do I have any items? Can I check? It doesn't let me check. Screw it, let's do that. This is cool. Oh, I can't check my die. There's no items to retrieve either. Now the run is dead. Well, tried our best. Oh, stars are persistent. I just noticed that. Interesting. Rustic Inn of Tomorrow. 5 bedrooms, 4 tomorrow rooms. Hey, Sinclair? What the fuck is a tomorrow room? What's that mean? What's a tomorrow room? God, I was playing... There's a really dark game, that my friend showed me called, I mean, I'm sure people have heard of it, Fear and Hunger. And it is the most dark, twisted, punishing game ever. Fascinating, honestly. Kind of actually goes into, like... H-Bomber Guy did a video about, what was it? Not Pandemic, but that game about the disease. It's really, like, dark and, like, kind of miserable to play. But the video he did about it, talking about it, was like 3 hours long, but it's a great video. Was talking about how basically the misery of playing it is the point, and talking about, does a game have to be fun to be a good game? Which is like a really fascinating concept. Although I don't know if Fear and Hunger really fell into that, because I mean, it was, despite how dark it was and how honestly just like miserable the environment was, I mean, it's a horror game, so I mean, it was still pretty fun. It's super like depressing. Why was I talking about that? Why did I think about that? Oh, because when you save the game, it makes you flip a coin. And I don't know what happens if you fail the coin flip, because I never failed the coin flip to save the game. But, like, she literally told me, she's like, oh, no, maybe she didn't tell me. No, I don't think she told me at all. I just was like, I mentioned needing a save point, and she was like, there are save points, because I wasn't sure if there were even save points. And she said, there are save points. So I found a save point, and it made me flip a coin. And I never failed the coin flip on the times where I flipped the coin to save. But I just looked at her afterwards, and I was like, hey, why the fuck did it make me flip a coin to save the game? And she laughed. She just laughed at me. I still don't know why it was making me flip a coin to save the game. I can't tell if that's a bot or not. But it is coming across as very bottish. It gave me the chapel right away. And then another hallway. I'm regretting taking this upgrade on the hallway. It gave me another chapel right away, which I don't want to put right in the middle of the thing. So I think I am going to take the hallway. Maybe the play is to draft all 3 sides first. And then from there, be able to make decisions that are informed. Spare room, nursery. I'd love to take the nursery. Bedroom, which just goes to the left. I think I just take the spare room here. Definitely take the den here if it lines up the way I think it does. Get a gem, sometimes there's a box. There's another pawn. What is the purpose of those pawns? Also, what time is it? Time is always different. Why are there arrows on it? If I come back at a certain time, will something happen? So I either go straight or I go right. Alright, well, in the effort of just opening as many rooms as possible. Another hallway? Sure, why not? I can't take this, and that would close off that opening over there. Not that it's a huge deal, but it would mean that there's no north passage out of that. Although there's no north passage out of this either, that just goes to the left. I really need this. The key is that I need a north passage out of everything. That will go to the right. It's another nursery. Oh, I can take that now. So I'll enter the nursery. So it's whenever you draft a bedroom. Because it also gives you a gem back. It's the only true color. Another pawn. Do you get anything for organizing them on their... Wait! Is it dependent? No, because we're on the first rank, so it wouldn't be pawns. That would be a rook. Oh, we found security again. Take the bedroom. I feel like we're wasting... Well, no, because it's on the left side. I mean, you're always entering... Oh, you're always entering from the bottom of the room. So security, if you're entering from a side door, is always going to be up against the wall. That might be the best. I'm watching myself on the screen. It's kind of funny. So I think, call me crazy, but I think I figured out what this password is. Are there spaces? Yes. Okay, that makes... Oops. Hold on. Oh, R2 to submit. Aww. Swimbird was the name of the book. Right? Unless the name of the book changes. I'm still gonna write that down anyway. Okay, so we got the closet, we got the nook, and we got the patio. Patio spreads out gems. The nook gives keys. Well, a key. Is this already only for already drafted green rooms, or is this for all green rooms? Oh, I don't have a gem anyway, so it doesn't matter. We did find a way to the next rank. One key. That's our notebook. This will go to the next rank, but it also will... Yeah, we're gonna be... I think no matter what you do, it always winds up being a little bit of a cluster. Nope. Parlor, go back to the left. Sure, why not? I like this box puzzle anyway. What do the boxes have for me this time? Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That's false. Gems are in both the black box and blue box and the black box. That's also false. So this is true. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box, so it's in the black box. Alright, there's only one exit. So we got a bedroom, which would curve back into the dead end. The chapel, which would let us go forward. Look at the garage, which would give us keys, but we're taking the chance of not being able to move forward. This guarantees that we can move forward. But I think I want the keys. Oh, does this mean nothing can be drafted on the other side, though? Oh, no, it goes out to the edge. Okay. Oh, and you know what? The garage probably can only be on the side. Oh. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Paint roller? Change the color of a room? No? Keys. Oh. What'd that do? Just take the car and leave. There's a power thing here of some kind. Okay, so unfortunately I have to loop all the way back around. Oh. Security to the hallway. It's going to use a lot of steps. It's okay. Do I want to go to the spare? No, I'll just go here. Drawing room, guest bedroom, or the closet. Drawing room runs into there. Would also mean I have to use my gems. I could go to the closet, but then I have to loop around. Oh. I'm gonna take the guest bedroom. It might not be a good idea, but in fact, it might be a really bad idea. Ooh, a key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Let's put the billiards room. Just gotta make sure we have a path forward. We do, okay. Boudoir. And the bedroom. Both count as bedrooms. I'll take the boudoir. Still need a path forward, though. Oh, that doesn't help. Nope. Kind of locked ourselves off. Jeez. Guess I'll take the closet. Die another gem. There's the safe. We do have some numbers we can put in the safe. Namely... 022287? No. This looks the same. Yeah, I think we're back at a spot where we're gonna have to end the run. How have we discovered almost all the red rooms already? House history. Fortunately, yeah, we're kind of out of options. That's rough. I'm trying to figure out what the best way of making sure we don't get locked off like that is. Quaint cottage. First thing might be avoiding hallways if they don't go forward. Trying to put hallways up against the wall, which means going to the wall might be the best option first. Taking advantage of every time we're able to go forward probably is a good idea. Like, I got the spare room, but I might just want to take the parlor because we know it goes forward. All three statements are false. Well, we know that's not true because it's not allowed. Two statements are false. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, so this is false. If two statements are false, if this is false, it becomes true. So this can't be false. This has to be true because it can't be false. So this is true. This is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If this is false, then the gems are in a box with a true statement, which would be this one. But if this is false, this would be true. If this is true, this is false. If this is true, then it could be either one of these. No, it can't, because this has to be true. We know two statements have to be false. No, yes, because if this were false, then three statements would have to be false, or one statement would have to be false. But if this were false, then two statements, at least two statements would be false, which can't be true because it would violate this. Or three statements would be false, which can't be true because it violates the rules. So this has to be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If this is true, then they would be in this box, but that would make this false. No, that would make this true. If this is true, it would make this false. Which it can't be. Because if this is true, and this is false, and this is false... If this is false, then two statements wind up being false, which means it's true. So this has to be true. Means this has to be false. Which means it has to be in the one with the true statement. This one kind of this one would have wound up with it violating its own logic. Do I want to go? Yeah, I should go with this one. So we got a dead end. This leads to the chance to keep going forward, so I think we have to take it. The bedroom too, but I just wanted the money, really. There's the hallway, which is nice. The den, which is also pretty good. And security. I think we take security. What are you? You start with an S. So I could draft this just to see. Nice. It also gives a gem. And we can go forward. It's a good spot for a hallway. Do we keep trying to go forward? I think so. I think that's what I want. The attic. 8 items. Alright, the corridor is a little less flexible. Bedroom. This guarantees us going forward, but it doesn't really connect to the other sides as much. But I think I have to try this. Den, which has +1. We take the den. And keep going, I guess. Damn. But we've got a lot of rooms to work with, so... To this side... Oh, we got an observatory. Less common floor plans when drafting in the library. Now, see, this has more places to go. But this... The observatory is like persistent upgrades. So I'd like to kind of... keep drafting them. And we do have a way forward already. I think I'm going to take the observatory. It's already facing outside. So now we've got 2 stars, which gives us... It adds 2 trunks to the entrance hall. Right? Now, does that stay? Because I don't get the benefit from the first one anymore. So I wonder if that's persistent, or did I start with 1 gold? I don't think I did, but I didn't get 1 gold here either. Oh wait, no, damn it, I didn't want to do that. Do this. So from here, we're now upside down. Guest bedroom, which is a dead end. Courtyard should be better up against the wall, to be honest. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to do the bedroom. God, I found out one of my local gas stations sells, they have like those rollers that you put like hot dogs and other things on, but one of the things they had on there was a packages of roasted like pecans and almonds and stuff. And so I got a thing of like praline pecans last night while I was working. I was like, this is incredible. And I looked at it and I was like, I wonder how much sugar is in these. And it's like, oh, 34% of your daily value of sugar. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And then I like ate it and I was like, man, my stomach doesn't feel well. And I looked at the top and it's like, how many servings in this? 4. So I'm like, okay, that's a crap ton of sugar. I feel like I'm dying. It didn't feel that bad, but it was worth it. Do I take this? Or do I let it be a dead end? I have a lot of stuff to work with still. But the secret passage could be good. What do I want to put there, though? I think I'll take the secret passage. What do I want to put on the other side? Shop. Corridor. A bedroom's probably going to be a dead end. Shop probably will too. Do I want to just take a corridor? Not a very fun option, but something like a hallway or something like that could pop up. Passages. I think I'm gonna do that. Passageway. Oh, I can't afford it. 7 locked doors. You know what? I'll take it. Right in the middle? Sure. I have no idea what's behind those ones. But there's definitely at least a way, you know, forward. Do I want to go to the den or do I want to... I think I'll go here. Use a key. Oh. I see. I see how this works. Rude. Let's go back to... Why did I stop at the den? Was that locked? It must have been locked if I stopped there. I can go check. Yeah. I used 2 steps. Sue me. It's the nursery. Okay, this one's going really well so far. Now, are these locked? Yeah, they're locked. Damn. Spare room goes directly to the Great Hall. That blocks off that door. I think we do this because it'll open the other side. Yep. Nice. So we know we can get back there. The right, left side. Ooh, courtyard could be good. Oh, I don't have any gems, damn. But we do have a nook. Snag that. Closet would be a dead end. Chapel. Chapel could work. As long as we don't have to run through it too often. Put the chapel there. Ooh! Stealing from the church. And we got around that locked door. Okay. This is interesting. Let's go with the bedroom. Connect it back. That'll open that. So the Great Hall's actually been mostly, like, fulfilled. Do we... Like, is one of these guaranteed to go to the next room? I think I'd rather go to the den, honestly, but that's a lot of steps. My gut is telling me this one. Cool. Oh, I see. I was wondering how they were going to justify the door being in the middle of the next room while it's still staying on the grid. Okay, there's that. Hallway, which isn't a bad idea now. We take the hallway. We've got a run going. Locked. This is where I need a key or a garage. Damn. Okay, that doesn't help very much. Hopefully there's at least an item in here. Anything? Anything at all? Toilet? Flush? Soap? Mirror? Towels? Steel towels? Well, that was a bust. What else do we have then? Because this is locked. I can go back to the chapel, which is going to cost me. Hold on. 1, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4. Are these tarot? Because one would be the magician. 7 the emperor? Maybe. Those might be tarot then. This is 5, or it's a code. Is that him dressed up as the Pope? That's really funny. One would be the magician. A walk-in closet. 4 items. Green rooms don't cost money to draft. That's really good. But both of those lock off that corner. I need a key is what I need. The library. Book request form for library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Swimbird. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. The Fixed Stars. History of Orindia. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. Swimbird. Can I put this down and like look around first? Any books here already? Oh, blank book. To choose your own adventure. Blank book. Oh. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R1 to pull up the directory. Oh. Mount Holly records. Total time, 2 hours, 44 minutes. Total days, 6. Longest day, 1 hour and 8 minutes. Average day, 28 minutes. Steps taken, 200. Keys turned, 6. Gems used, 21. Gold spent, 4. Total stars, 2. Parlors solved, 5. Parlors drafted, 5. Dartboard solved, none. Billiard rooms, none. Upgrade discs, 1. That's funny. For all my stats. Oh. Mount Holly scrapbook. Oh. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir on November 5th. There's the padlocked gate. November 5th. My favorite floor... Oh! That's funny. My favorite floor plans. Most drafted, hallway, nook, pantry. Most paid for, security, nursery, office. Most time spent in, archives, entrance hall, security. Contraptions I've made. Nothing. Sticks? Maybe one day. And then the observatory. Maybe one day, the commissary, which I haven't gone in ever. Most avoided floor plans, commissary, kitchen, laboratory. And then some more. Maybe one day. That's really funny. Oops. Okay, let's go down. I'm yelling timber. Let's grab Swimbird. Jones is his last name. Right, because the mother is Mary Matthew Jones. Workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. The pool. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Okay. Well, I can't do that. We take the workshop then. Well, I don't have anything in my inventory. Maybe this will give me something to work with. A saw. Gear. Oh, can I pick that up? No. Clamp. Lights. More lights. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Oh, there was another bold word too in the other one. Shoot, I don't remember what it was. I'll have to, if I watch back the stream, I'll be able to figure it out. Sheet music. What is this? 8. 8 is message. And that's a C. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. The message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. But there is a stone C. That's the first time I've seen a letter carved in stone, but maybe it's a red herring. Maybe that's what the note is saying. Either way, I'll write it down. With a question mark. I don't have any inventory. Oh, there's the garage. I might take the garage just for the fact that it has keys. Oh, I don't have gems, damn. Okay. Closet. Good. I think I gotta take the West Wing Hall just in case. Just in case I don't find keys and can't find a way forward. Laboratory. Oh, the storeroom. Could be another key. Oh, I can't take the laboratory. So it's the closet or the storeroom. Both of them have value. Closet have like a skeleton key that can just open everything. I'm gonna take the storeroom because it's guaranteed. Gem. Will also give me a gem. There's no paths there because that goes to the lavatory. Library. Chapel. I want to go back to either the den or the hallway. Try the hallway because it's the shortest path. Oh, there's those chests in the... I keep forgetting about those. So the closet, the dark room, or the walk-in closet. The walk-in closet would use my gem, but 4 items think is pretty good. I'll take it. Key, card, a rabbit's foot. Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. So we did get another key. Oh. There's a person. I don't see anything on the picture. Oh, is there? No, it's not interactable. Okay. So I gotta go south and back this way. Hold on a second. Okay. Do I want to go back to the... Oh, I should have probably gone back to the entrance hall to open those chests. I will. I will do that. Wait, wasn't this door... Did this close again? Oh, that's devious. I thought it would stay open. Okay, never mind then. I think I'm gonna go just straight to the den. Hope I find more keys. This one, right? Yes. Greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms. Coat check. That could be useful. Or courtyard. Which at least has another opening. This would end the run. But it would let me store an item. I think I would rather take the courtyard, though. Around. The sledgehammer again. Oh, I could use the sledgehammer in the main hall, can't I? It's a lot of steps, but I think it's worth checking. Then to the right. Actually, hold on. One key, 2 trunks, 1 broken lever, and 1 upgrade disc are currently available. So let's see if I can use the sledgehammer here. Yes, I can. Hopefully that's not a one-time thing. Yes! Money and some dice. Okay. So from the courtyard... Where's the upgrade disc, though? I must have missed it. That would be really useful to have. That it? No, it's just a note. Thinking it's probably in the grand hall behind one of those doors. And we're back here and we're running out of steps. Do have 2 keys. Closet, billiard room, the billiard room puzzle finally. Or a commissary, which we do have a lot of items. We don't have any gems, so. Billiard room puzzle. We know it's a math puzzle of some kind. Plus, minus, multiplication, division. We also know the rules of darts don't matter. Nothing to interact with. Just giving a child unfettered access to alcohol. Anything change on this? There's a 1 and a 3. Oh. Eight lights up 1 and 3. Okay. 8. So does that mean 13? No. The other numbers, I'm assuming, don't do anything. So we know the first number is 8. Nothing shows up. Why is the first number 8? There's 1 on one side, 3 on another. And our first number is 8. If we double it, we get to 16. No. Why would 8 be the first number? And then 1 and 3 be next 2. One and 3 is 4? Oh, there we go. 7 and 15 would be 22. But there is no 22. But if we do 15 minus 7, we get 8. So 12 minus 6. So the yellow is negative. 12 minus 6 is 6. Now 3 with pink, is that 3 divided by 3 or 3 times 3? These say plus, minus, multiplication, divide, so it's probably in order. It's probably in that order. From inside to outside. So it'd be multiplication, which is 3 times 9. Or 3 times 3, which is 9. Oh god. Okay, so 10, negative 4, and 3. But order of operations is 10 times 3, right? No, hold on. 10 minus 4 times 3. If you write it out, it's 10 minus 4 times 3. It'd be 10 minus 12, which would be negative 2, but you can't do that on this. So 10, maybe you just do it in like left to right. 10 minus 4 would be 6 times 3 is 18. Really wish you used order of operations though. Yeah. It was fun. There was no division. So we can keep going. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Each day a meal is served after rank 8 has been reached. That would be really helpful. I think I take that. This is rank 7. So we're close. I'm assuming that'll give us steps. There's nothing else in here. No meal has been served yet. Okay, each chamber connects back. Can't do that because I don't have the gem for it. I think I took the utility closet. We already know we don't really know what to do in there. So instead of going forward, I'm just gonna... Oh? That doesn't help our steps, but... Oh. I think I take the dark room. Oh, the lights are on. Never mind. So when I flip the switch in the breaker room, it turns them off ahead of time. So I can't do anything but this one. Which is code check. Oh, there's no opening. I just reached rank 8 too. I'm gonna check Lucky Rabbit's foot. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Today's main course, lemon glazed salmon, charboiled Cajun spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Plus 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium. This would be so helpful if I didn't just lock myself out. Oh, there is another room off of the dark room. We don't have any gems, so we're just winging it. It's a conference room. Oh my god, we're not dead yet. We don't have any gems. Boudoir? I think I take the boudoir? I'll look around here, though. I actually have to end soon, so I was kind of thinking this run might have been near the end, but I might have to save in the middle of the run if I'm allowed to. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Room notes office safe. Okay, this is a red note. It says safe code 9083. That might be wrong because it's red. $9083. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. I haven't found the upgrade disc that they said was in here. So it's currently in your estate, not for future items. Nothing else in here. Gymnasium. The day after drafting this room. Oh, this doesn't have a path forward. I thought it did. Oh, it was a basketball. Oh, we're still going. No, we don't have gems. Right, 2 items. Oh, I should have re-rolled. Wait, what's that say? Hoople. They all say that, okay. I think maybe that was a hint, but... I'm wondering if I can find at least that upgrade disc before I run out of steps. Where would it be most likely? Will that turn the power back on in the dark room? To be able to see in there? Oh, it does! Oh? Singaco. I don't see anything else on it, though. Camera. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Oh, there's a little heart carved in the tree. There's the garden again. There's her again. What is this? We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Servants. Is there something different between these other than the fact that they're faded? I'll have to check that tree. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Is there anything else I can do? I don't have a path to the antechamber. There are no more openings to draft rooms. The only thing I could think of is to... Yeah, the only thing I can think of is to, Oh, the fire's going. That's nice. Is to check for that upgrade disc, but I don't have any idea where that would actually be. It might be buried. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to call it a day, and I'll have to call it a day. But yeah, this game is really fascinating, and there's a ton of stuff that I'm finding. So, ooh, stately manor. We reached all the way to rank 8. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I will be back again on Sunday for DK64. And Monday, where I'll probably be playing more of this, actually. This was really fun. I want to give it another try and keep trying to find stuff. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'm glad this automatically saves, so I don't have to accidentally forget. And yeah, we'll try again and see what else there is to find. DK64 hallways, I wish. I wish DK64 were hallways. God, that game confuses the shit out of me, too. But yeah, have a good rest of your night, guys.